My Gavan and Melanine, and well met indeed. I'm Arakia Galadurthan. Welcome back to Middle-earth, and allow me to just now actually tell the computer what I want it to do. Yes, then we're in. You should have noise of the game now playing as well. Welcome to this live stream. It is Saturday, it's 11 o'clock. Did I normally do these at 11:30? No, I did them at 11, didn't I? Yeah, it's 11 o'clock in the morning. It's a Saturday. It is the 7th of August, 2021, and we are assaulting Mordor. If you weren't watching the last episode and you wanted a brief recap, I shall give you that before we welcome all of those coming along and saying hello. Last time, we gathered our army into one elite heavy hitter. Ar-Gimmelcad, the Conqueror, along with his son Lord Gimmelzor, Conqueror of Cirith Ungol, and just Gimmelthon, sadly, are leading the charge. Barad-dûr. Hopefully, in today's episode, we will take Barad-dûr, and Mordor will then finally have the stuffing beaten out of them. However, we did lose last time because of the damned great beast, and I thought the title in the last episode was terribly witty and very clever. But sadly, only one person understood that reference, so maybe that's a little too niche. But then I suppose... English history with a very unique event is not all that widely known. Why would people know that? But the correct phrase, of course, will no one rid me of this turbulent priest, which then led to the death of I can't remember his name, Archbishop of Canterbury, Thomas Becket, and he had his head caved in by 3 knights who killed him at the behest of the king, who said that phrase, apparently. Although it didn't. I don't know. We're going down a wormhole. Ignore it. The title of the last episode was good. Accept that and move on with your lives. So, welcome to everyone. Hello, Angry Apple Tree. Yes, you are the first. If that's some accolade, pop it on your CV. Maybe it'll help. I don't know. Mio Moon, you became second. Good morning, Ewan Edelston. Hello there. Hello. Netherlands, Poland, Greece, France. Good morning. Bon matin. Galimera. Don't know the Polish for good morning. And the Netherlands, I assume, is something along the line of Gut Morgen or Gut... I don't know. How do you say morning in the Netherlands? In Dutch. Not many people speak Dutch, do they? It's 3 a.m. and Anthony Buchanan is working. Now, interestingly, again today, I'm seeing little red bars, annoyingly, on the stream. But now, today, there's no one in the house but me. There is nothing to slow down this stream. I don't know what's going on. But it is what it is. I can't play around with it any further. But, welcome to you all. Welcome. Thomas Beckett, says Ruben Emery, indeed. Finally caught the stream, and I've only just caught up on the AA cam. Hello from Russia. Hello, Dmitry Susov. Good morning. I lolled most heartily at the title, Galley, most witty. Thank you, Belisarius. Thank you very much. God Morgan. Good morning. It was pretty good. Ah, not bad then. Yes, I tried. Didn't catch the last stream because I was cleaning my car, ready for it to go up for sale. So congratulations on the wedding, Galley. Thank you, Will. I do hope your car is nice and clean. Yes, my lord. Now, turning our attention back to what we're actually up to over the next hour and a half. As I say, we're going to try and take Barad-dûr, for those of you that are now joining. Ar-Gimmelcad's army is ready for that, and he's going to toddle off and do that. And Indrazor is going to kill this fellow here, Kruk-lik. And that's about it, really. We do need to try and take Gelebrin. Obviously, we lost Pharazôn and our army was defeated. So we're going to need some troops to go and do that, but we've got the money to train that. So let's start, as we mean to go on, by killing Kruk-lik. I apologise as well if there's issues with the stream. I assume my voice is probably not in time, which might bother many of you. And I apologise for that. I don't know how to tinker around with that because nothing has changed. This is what annoys me about computers so much. Nothing about my setup has changed, and yet for the past 2 live streams it's decided to suffer and lag out. But nothing's different. I don't know what to do. Well, they're saying the stream's doing fine actually. Oh, that's not bad at all then. That's good news. Right, let's have a look at Kruk-lik. It's going to be a late game Mordor army. No surprises there. Indrazor, or rather Prince Caspian, can do it. To battle. Get stuck in, son. Oh, and Captain Menelmir's joining us as well. Oh, God. No! Right, Ballister, you have one job. Everything depends on the defeat of those wretched beasts. I hate great beasts with a passion I never thought I could feel. Everything within me wishes and wills their demise. I hate them. But because I hate them so much, that tells me that they're in a really good space. They are defeatable. If you bring siege, as you all say time and time again, if you bring siege, they die. They die easily. I just always forget to bring siege. Hello, Izzy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Izzy, as I've mentioned, as I've got you right now, we definitely should get in touch with one another and arrange some sort of multiplayer-esque battle. I don't really know in what format, but I just think it would be good. And I'm game if you're game. We've spoken about it before, of course, and previously I was reticent and hesitant to do it because you'll beat me. And not that I have any kind of reputation to protect, I just don't really have any interest in losing for others' enjoyment. Although I suppose that's what I do on the channel frequently anyway, so why break the habit of a lifetime? Now, we did attack them, but we have far more ranged options than they do, so they will probably move towards us. But actually, I think they're probably going to move up onto that plateau up there. So we should start up here so that we're not fighting uphill. We've got 3 crossbows. We have got some archers. Oh, quite a few actually. Some are better than others. Not all archers are created equal. Warriors, you're not a good line unit. Pharazon's Faithful, welcome, welcome. Rosedan Halberdiers, you're going to have to be the line. We'll move everyone properly in a moment, but for now, just chuck everyone up over here. Ballista. Alright, give it a pause. Now, I think they will, as I say, they probably will move towards us. So, if we can just try and get our troops out into a position. Oh, that's a terrible hill. Absolutely disgusting hill. I mean, I'd rather stay where we are, but I just don't think... Oh, this isn't going to go well. I hate it when I can't position my army at the beginning. Always leads to problems later down the line. Warriors go over there. Those Marines aren't going to do anything, are they? Yeah, look, we're going to be... If we can get to that lip, then I think we'll be alright. We can surely get to that lip. Just get everyone to sprint. Come on, guys. Let's just run it. Come on, guys. I'm actually talking to them. Oh, they have 2 troll units. Didn't realise that. I thought they only had 1. Oh, and those ones are all a guy. Oh, for God's sake. You can hit them. Come on, 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 come on. Sprint off into positions. Yeah, we'll get into position before they start attacking us, which is good. Now kill those beasts. Kill them. Kill them. Everything you have, kill them. Izzy plays Mordor in that battle and only bring beasts. Brasidas, if you could not incite people to destroy me, that would be great. Can you imagine the hate? I hate it. The AI does so bloody well with these beasts. Yeah, every time I've ever played as a nation that gets a unit like this, I always get them killed almost immediately. I don't understand how the AI does so well with them. Windows updates, yeah, that's probably a good shout. And actually, I spent all morning this morning trying to fiddle around with NVIDIA to make it record at the quality that it used to record at for my Warhammer videos. And I think I've come to the conclusion that NVIDIA's constant cycle of updating itself, much like Windows, and much like a lot of games actually, is its own downfall. I think that's what causes the near non-stop crashes or not crashes, but non-stop problems. It seems to be NVIDIA like Windows. Every time it updates, something breaks. Now we've killed a single beast. I've got 3 crossbow units going point blank almost into Olokai. And they've done nothing, so the warriors are going to have to go in. Good luck, sons. No, crossbows, get out of the way. Get out of the way! Suicidal fools! They didn't get out of the way. Oh, faithful against trolls. Interesting matchup. Oh no, the beasts have completely made it onto the line. Oh, we're not going to win this, are we? I can already feel it. I can feel it in my bones. The Ballistine now can't even shoot the beasts because of the angle. And there's absolutely no way they're going to be able to walk into a better position in time. Come on, you must be able to hit them. Just turn and shoot them. We're in such an awful position. This was a bad idea. This was a terrible idea. This is going to end in disaster. Oh no, we've killed 20% of them actually. Alright, Ballista, try and get involved. Nice one, cavalry. You've taken some of their units away. The general's giving us some oomph. We've got archer. Yeah, we're in such an awful position. It's just a terrible position. Right, you guys are going to sacrifice everything you have to kill those great Ologhai. Oh, and you guys decided to just ignore my commands. Yeah, that's brilliant. Yeah, just keep dicking around in the middle. That's fine. Oh, and then they've dropped the ballista because one beast has got in touch with it. This wasn't the easygoing, relaxed morning I was hoping for. This is too much stress. Oh, they've gone for the general. Oh, yeah, brilliant. Pick up the ballista, turn around. If this was a real battle, this is the absolute best situation for the ballista crew. But because it's a medieval battle, it's not going to come of anything. And we're probably going to skewering our own general on with these stupid bolts. Oh, that was a horrible blow. Come on, turn them, hit them. Indrazor is about to give his life to slay these beasts. Oh, one of them just died.
Show us their heads.
That never happens. Are you guys fighting? Yeah. Ah, crossbows are fighting. One crossbow is dead or running away or something. Dead, I think. This is it. Go on. Oh, and then it's a troll bloody catapult, isn't it? Oh, I just noticed that as well. We are woefully unprepared. No, Indrador's safe. Let's not... Right, now kill the troll catapult then. The great beasts are running amok, so they're done.
Defeat seems almost certain.
The warriors are dead. Oh, they've brought up the numbers. I think we should... Do we back out now before it goes to... I think we should. Yeah, we're calling it. I'm running away before we lose too many.
Beaten by our foe.
Oh, I hate Mordor. Did you see the preview for The Nature of Middle-earth? No, I have no idea what that is. I'm playing Ar-Adûnâim right now and getting really annoyed with Isengard's stack spam. Yeah, unfortunately, that's just a problem with late-game medieval. It's not restricted to Mordor or Isengard or any one nation. They may have it a little worse than others, or it may seem to feel worse when you play against them. But every late-game nation in medieval, if left unchecked, will just balloon in size, and they will come at you with horde after horde after horde. And there is little to nothing you can do about it.
Your orders, my lord.
Mordor's army is going to run rampant and take back all of this, isn't it? Indrazor was our last hope, and he's failed.
I'm gonna stick you.
I didn't even realise the Ologhai. That's a troll catapult. At least the beasts are dead. But his army now is just trash. There's nothing in that. Still, we make some good money because of that, though. Right, Zimrathon, get yourself to the gate. The gate's the most important thing. We cannot let Mordor leave Mordor. Kadar and Gimilthon.
I can greet you, but not serve you, lord.
I can greet you, but not serve you. You don't need two people. Get to Kadar and Gimilthon. You don't need two people.
We can go no further.
Are you training anything? Not at the moment. I'm loath to press the end turn button, but I've done it. See, now the stream is sort of leveled out. It seems like it just takes a few moments to work out what it wants to do, and it needs a few moments to work out how it's going to actually stream the game, and then it seems to be fine. I don't know. Hello, Mr. Gallo. Hello, Goryanad Azagal. Hi all, at Arak here. This is sad to watch, says Dane Ironfoot. Retreat the general! It's entertaining though, and that's why you're doing it. I am doing it to entertain, but there's an element of personal pride that suffers greatly at how badly I lose these stupid battles against these fucking beasts. Oh, now here we go though. The tide turns because this fellow doesn't have a general and has no units of note. Neither does Muznak. Oh, actually, we've got to fight it. Indrazor, you're gonna have to go down fighting, son. Brace yourself. I needed a win for this live stream because Taran Kalame, the Blessed, who's currently sleeping just over there, you can't see her, but she got into a fight this morning with another cat. And because Callie, whilst she's being the cutest cat in existence, She is very small, dainty, and not very powerful. And every fight she's ever had with other cats, she's always lost. And this morning was no different. So she's come limping back in this morning, and she's got a little cut on the side of her body. And so she's been sleeping now for about 3 hours. And she'll probably sleep for most of the day, and we'll shut her in so that her limping can heal. But it's distressing. And I was hoping to have a joyful and uplifting live stream filled with simple and easy battles to take me through, to take my mind off of little Cally Cat and her plight. But alas. Right, they attacked us this time though, so we can actually position ourselves favourably. Do we just cheese the game hard and go into the corner? Because that's a lovely little hill there, isn't it? That's a perfect bless. I'm going to do it. Screw you all! I'm saying that to Mordor, not you, the viewer. Screw the Mordor. Scum! Now, if you face that way, because you're going to be going that way, and then everyone else, including the 3-man Indrazor.
The enemy have brought up more.
Oh, brilliant. Oh, glory be. This is where the general's coming in from. Fan-bloody-tastic. Oh, well, that changes things up rather drastically, rather immediately, doesn't it? Oh, well, at least we'll kill their reinforcements quite quickly. Get up that hill, get up the hill. They've got Black Orc archers. Oh, that's handy then, because we're going to shut them out. Rosendon Halberdiers, come out of that so that you can sprint. Nice. Hitting those halberds. Oh, and the Black Orc archers, that's some good shooting from the Ballister crew there. They killed a few of our own, but they killed mostly the enemy. Soldier battalion standing by! In they go, swords ready, men. Whether you fight in Gondor's honour or you fight for the true sons of Númenor, we can all agree that Mordor are the hated enemy. Now, Ballister, in a moment you're going to be killing more of us than they are of them, I think. So we probably want to change you. Go cheese, go cheese! Are these new skins for the AA? I'd very much recommend you watch the recent developer diary, Jerry Slats. He'll tell you all you need to know about the skins for the Ar-Adûnâim. What's that at the back there? Oh, the crossbows. Black Orc halberds. Oh, the archers made it through. What are they doing? What are they doing? Keep firing, keep firing. You haven't run out of arrows. There's no way they're out of your range. No, keep shooting at them. What are you doing? Who is this over here? Oh, they're routing. Oh, good, 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 good. We can get that Orc band to rout. For some reason, the Ballister crew are fighting. Ballister crew, now take up position on top of the hill. Cavalry, you're not going to be useful there, so turn and... This is still going to be a loss, though, isn't it? Alright, and then of those 4, the halberdiers just move off. What are they doing?
Pray something changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain.
Orc band's routing. That's just the halberdiers. Everyone sprint. The main enemy army's here. No, yeah, we're definitely going to lose this. We don't have any melee forces to hold back all of this. And they're already shooting at us. Here come the halberdiers. We're going to lose our main battle line against just those halberdiers. Yeah, this is over. We're going to fight to the death. We need to kill as many as we can. I can't retreat him. They'll chase him down wherever he goes. So this is where he makes his stand. Sorry, Indrazor. Get those Black Orcs. Give them everything you've got. Get the cavalry to flank. One unit of halberdiers is going to kill all of our melee.
Pray something changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain.
This is a bit of a tangent. Says Colin Shot, but apparently the Middle-earth Sea Crusader Kings 3 mod lifts the lore for the Ar-Adûnâim. Well, I consider that a great compliment, to be honest. They can use what they like. It's all fan-made, isn't it? Right, everyone, swords out, fight to the death. Oh, the Halberdiers just gonna smash it. Oh, it's over. Isn't the Gondor militia unit card looking like black Gondor infantry? What? I've always found these Mordorian planes such a pain to fight in. It's so difficult to tell units apart on the black backdrop. Yes, yeah, I would agree. Mordor's a little bit monotonous, isn't it? And annoyingly, now that we've got the bear cornered, it's really starting to show its teeth. I was going to say bare its teeth then, but that was a terrible pun and we shouldn't go that far. Shouldn't go down that rabbit hole. Yeah, Uruk Halberds are always the one I look out for on the field. Generally, they're the ones I try and get my archers and range units to kill off. They're such a pain to fight. Easily one of Mordor's best units. We're getting some good kills, but if we can take Barad-dûr amidst all of this carnage, burn it to the ground, and then bring Gimmelcad back, he'll be able to mop up all of these armies. None of the towns that Mordor are about to take back will be useful to Mordor. But it's costing us so many lives to just hold them. I think Kadar and Gimmelthon might fall. So Minas Morgul. Oh, but then if Kadar and Gimmelthon falls, actually, yeah, Dol Amroth then have to get involved. Dol Amroth actually have to pull their finger out and stop sitting in their ports, playing harps for swans and recording the result. They need to actually get off their asses, pull the horses out of the stables and get involved. They're swanning around, if you'll pardon the pun, down in Harad, giving no sense of urgency or concern to what's happening in the north. And here we sit, dying over and over and over again. We need them. Good morning, Ryan Mayer. Our cavalry is unfortunately a little too tired to actually break the enemy now. And even if we do break them, we've then got to go on, Indrazor, get involved, fight from the front, routing on the right. Get into position, hit them again. Oh, they turned around. They turned around. Oh no. The Ballister crew are going to have definitely the highest kill numbers for this. From certainty of victory at the start of today's live stream to a very unsure future from here on out. Mikkel Naskautar. How do you deal with the Last Stand army early game? I have some problems as Dunedain. Well, you don't. You need to find the orc band with the captain and kill him. He's over here. Somewhere. Black Uruk Halberds. No, they're not the captain, are they? Oh, is that the captain of the backups? That's the captain of the reinforcing army, isn't it? The other general is over there, I think. Well, it's over. Let's time 6 it. We're fighting to the death. Indrazor is all that remains. Give him hell, son. Nice. Oh. They're flooding him. He only recently got promoted, which is disappointing because he was mentioned by name in our last little video roundup. And now here he lies, soon to, on the floor of Mordor.
Defeat seems almost certain.
Thank you, gentlemen. Oh, you're the gentleman who asked the question.
Our men have fought long. Our general has... We've been dealt a stinging
He's
defeat.
paid in blood. They killed a fair few. Alistair crew, 144. Oh, they didn't even... They only just got the top spot. The archers catching up. In fact, they didn't. Cavalry militia won it. A sad day. A very, very sad day indeed. DaC AA and Darwinian law is canon. Fight me. Divide and conquer, Ar-Adûnâim and Darwinian law are both my creations. Which is nice. It's nice to have a little bit of a legacy in there, isn't it? Oh, Indrazor was captured and we can't afford that. He's bought us time, though, hasn't he? He's bought us enough time to get to Barad-dûr. We only need to get to... Oh, my good God. Mordor, where are you getting these armies from? Oh, I hate you so much. I've taken the Black Gate and Dirthang and Gareth Ungol and Minas Morgul, and you've only just reclaimed Orchesterland. So from the 3 settlements that you still have, you've managed to train nearly 4 full banner armies. How have you done that? How have you done that? What wizardry is this? Can a man learn this power? Because this is getting goddamn ridiculous. Yes, oh, you guys are going to die in Dirthang. Dirthang, did I build something here? I think a scorched earth policy is about to definitely be implemented. Oh, Pelagi, you got a leather tanner. Nice. Well done. Well done. Don Ambrose, can you please send troops north? I'm in desperate need of them. Look at this fucking ridiculous garrison they've pulled out of their arse. You're pardon my French. Blocking me every single step of the way. There's 2 Nazgul in that one. This is ridiculous. This is utterly ridiculous. They have got Barad-dûr. They have got whatever the name of the crappy little castle over there is. Or Saragosse, I think is the name of that crappy one. And then there's one down here. There's 4. They're 4 provinces. And they've made that many troops. Plus those 2 banner armies that just came over. How have they done that? We had that. These aren't even last stand stacks. These are just normal Mordor crap.
Yes, my lord.
Oh my God, above. My eye itches now. Ugh, I don't mean to get so overly animated, but this just pisses me off. Pardon my French. People, hell, National Geographic. Do we continue, or are we just gonna die if we go to Barad-dûr? They obviously don't think they can beat me because they've not attacked me, so they're just chasing me. Do we fall back, take Orchesterland and try and make a last stand? Let's open this up to the people. People, followers, all 181 of you, please, what would you do in this moment? There's about a 20-second delay in your comments, so nothing's going to happen for a brief moment while I await your answer. What would you do? How would you deal with this army? Do we move on to Barad-dûr? Do we pull back and take Orchesterland back because we can get back to Orchesterland? And then try and ride out their attacks? Or do we just stay there and hope they attack us and try and take them on? I hate Mordor. I am okay, Sebas2701, but I hate them with a passion. Scorch and Bolt, attack. Don't they get a Doomstack if you take the capital? Kill Witch King and then push for Barad-dûr. But the Witch King will get all of those involved. Destroy Barad-dûr, move back to Orchesterland and defeat them in detail. Fall back, please. March on Barad-dûr. Oh, attack, raid Barad-dûr, Barad-dûr. Barad-dûr is certain death. Spam on stacks of raid while giving care takes Barad-dûr, rush. Many of you are suggesting we keep going, and to be honest, my gut instinct is keep going, so I'm going to do it. For good or ill, we're taking that damn tower and we're going to burn it to the bloody ground. You just watch me. In the meantime, if one of these gets sieged, we will destroy every building because we're not going to be able to hold them. Thank you very much to all of you for your comments there. I will move forward. So, many of you did say pull back, but get a Spider Scout. Get to Barad-dûr and pull back one of the generals from Dirthang. Ask Sauron to please stop attacking. Attack smaller stacks first so it runs away and then attack larger ones. Witch King won't join if you attack those 2 far right armies. Oh, that's true actually. Yeah, I could have broken those up. That probably would have been the smart move. But we're not known for our smarts here, are we? We're known for boldness, brashness, and a kind of seizing life by the horns approach to playing the game. And that's how we're going to keep going. Just open a beer and keep going. Well, that's an interesting comment there, Little Bo. I'm not a beer drinker, but at the minute I'm enjoying this chocolate milk, and it's keeping me going. Delicieux. I don't think delicieux is a real word in any language.
The enemy has surrounded us.
Bellissimo. Doesn't that mean beautiful in Italian? Right, they've hit Kadar and Gimmelthorn. We're outnumbered. We don't have a general. But we do have a militia garrison. Oh, and the other army didn't follow me. They've just boosted the armies with troop numbers. Oh no, it went all right. Thought the game was going to crash then, but I think we're all right. Nimrozimir, benefactor of Avalon. Yeah, go on. You're in Durthang, aren't you? Yes. Keep chucking generals at Durthang. Oh, and that's a crapple garrison as well. One more turn till the armsmen are ready.
Have a taste of my blade.
We do have a garrison. Oh, we have a military garrison. That gives 3 units. Upgraded and experienced ones. Yeah, come at me then, Mordor. Come at me, you little... You... I shan't swear. Again. I want to.
Your orders, my lord.
We don't have a spy, do we know? It doesn't look like we can get there in a turn, and they can.
Yes, my lord.
Oh, they can reach bloody miles. What's keeping us so, making us so slow?
With honor. As you
Yes! Yes, we can attack! Yes! Yes! Leofric the Bowed. What an army you have there, sir. I don't care if this is a good or a bad idea. We're bloody taking the tower. Leofric. 2 units of halberd. That's a really poor army, actually. Let's be honest. Orc defenders aren't all that. They're average at best. We've got an elite Ar-Adûnâim army here. We can do it. We can bloody well do it. Did I save it? I did. Save it again. Save it again. Come on.
Courage,
We've got this, boys. We've got this. I describe chocolate milk as beautiful, Mats. Fight me. Fight me. Angry apple tree. Siege obviously does slow you down a little bit, but we very pointedly in the last ages ago, actually, I can't remember when it was, when I was still part of the team, we made it so that siege no longer actually slows armies down. Because it was annoying, basically. And we felt that it would be best place to be removed. Now, despite Barad-dûr being this absolutely monolithic tower with a burning eye at the top, it has pathetic defences, a tiny little gate, and then you've just got to climb up 3 ramps. I appreciate you probably didn't get a sense of that, but you can feel it now. So the square's there, you walk up the front stairs, you walk up the middle stairs, and then there's the gate at the bottom, and that's it. It's actually a very simple battle map. But it's a slog. It is a massive, massive slog. Right, can you guys shoot, or am I going to have to walk you down the bridge? Men, ignite missiles! Oh, I didn't turn the time limit off. No, we give the AI a time limit. Let's be fair, let's be fair. I'm hoping we can hit it from here. Yeah, I think that was probably hitting it enough. Oh, of course, because these, whilst being buildings, you can just shoot through them. Although they're missing a fair amount, aren't they?
We've breached the enemy's walls.
Yes, there we go. Right, we're in. What have they got behind the gate? Absolutely nothing. Interesting approach there, Mordor. Right, there are other ways up to the square as well, or rather there is one other way up over here. So you need to divide your forces in twain, and this battle map is always a ball ache to fight on. Right, so pause it. Don't waste your time. We've got Narduzagar. You're going right. Narduzagar, you're going right. I don't know how to use the archers to the best of our ability, really. Marines, you go right. I'd like the Nardu Tarek to go down the middle with the Ar-Adûnâim armsmen. Some Narduzagar there. Take Gimmelcad and Gimmelthon. Gimmelzor, sorry. And then most of the range, I think I'm going to send you right, actually. For now, just walk in. And a Nadu Tariq, another Nadu Tariq, get to the middle. Get to the middle. Let's do this. On you go. Are they going to move down to meet us? Yes, they are. The slog begins. Oh, that's going to be annoying as hell. We're going to have to fight through this bloody battle map. Someone burn this place to the ground for me, please. This is such a frustrating battle map. Right, Black Uruk Halberds are pushing on the gate. So, pause it. Sprint in the strongest units. Get in there and kill everything. Go, 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 go.
Our soldiers have proved their worth today. The enemy's walls belong to us now.
So it begins. They've managed to pin us in place, despite starting in the square. I'm going to group all of you up together. Call you Team 1. Shield wall. Sprint through. Make room. Come out of shield wall. Oh dear, they've already pinned us. The halberds are dying though, at least. Most of the army's still on the bridge. We've lost the advantage. Why did they start up here? What is their plan? I'm not 100% convinced we're going to take this in the time limit. I think even though their army is mostly trash, and they've sent one of their best units to die straight away, it'll take as long as it takes just to get to the square. The number of troops they have are going to be enough to pin us in place, is my fear. And how many ranged units have we got? Too many is the answer to that question. They didn't have a... Oh no, they've got Leofric the Bowed, don't they? Try and flank them. Let's not just run up the hill at them. Giving us men a little boost. Yeah, there you go. That's how you do it. Then push up. Right. With them in position, ranged units, you can now sprint around the side. And I'm going to do one at a time because you control like crap if you're in a group. So if you can all sprint in and get around that side, please. We've got the best melee troops our nation can field on display here today. Nadu Tariq, Nadu Zagar. There's some armsmen in amongst that number. Some of the Nadu Tariq have unfortunately paid the price of my using shield wall to force them through the gate, which we maybe didn't need to do, but we're up against time as much as we are up against an actual enemy here. We've almost already lost a full quarter of our time, and we've only just basically made it through the gate. And an orc host of all bloody things is holding back the Ar-Adûnâim's finest forces because they've got a slope behind them. How are they surviving that long? They are totally surrounded. Somebody kill the bastards. Right, you're going over there, you're going over here. And then you four along the top. You're going to go up the middle then. With him. Let's get into positions. Oh, hello. Hello, Leofric the Bowed. You're standing on the hill there. What's the plan? What's the plan? Can I get you to stand in any kind of coherent fashion? I apologise, I'm probably not going to read any of your comments, because whether we live or die depends very much on mostly just my paying attention more than anything. And I appreciate many of you have very insightful comments that would be useful to me to read, but for the most part, if I just stick with a plan, that tends to be the best course of action. Trying to get our units to actually stand in this hellhole of the battle map is the first challenge. Because despite this being a lovely little open space that you'd think they'd stand in... No, 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 no. Think again, think again. Those men are still being held off by 4 Orc host. Do me a favour, sons. Goodness gracious. There's 4 bloody Orc host. Ignore the buggers. Alright, you're all coming up. You're all getting to the middle. 8% plays 18. We're all right. We're not having a mental breakdown just yet. Oh dear. Right, that right-hand side has got to be the way that we get our archers into this game, hasn't it? But we need some melee forces to cover them. So if we can get Nardu Tariq and Nardu Tariq to come over this side, they will be enough to cover them. So we'll take you out of the group, put you in your own group. Shift 1 you. Just come over here, just get over that side. Oh, you're bloody miles away. Oh, and making you all sprint isn't going to work. You're all already knackered. They're all exhausted already, and now they've got to slog up this. Oh, you're Marines, aren't you? Get yourselves in the middle there. Right. Every archer that we have. Come and fire at Leofric. We have like 400 archers, and he's got 100. And we're not killing him with a single shot. Right, our 2 Narduzagar have arrived. Press up the hill. If they want to come down that slope, that is absolutely alright with me. Oh, you're in like your tight shield wall formation. That doesn't help anyone. Armsmen are in there as well. Move to there. Let's just move over there. If they're going to come down the slope, as I say, then yeah, we'll just fight them on the slope. We'll let them come down, and then the slope is removed from the equation. There you go. Actually get in amongst them. They will shred those temple marksmen. They are a fantastic armor-piercing unit. They will do well. There we are, our line here is being made. Those are the Nardu Tariq that don't have many men left, aren't they? You go and charge at them. This is a bit of a flank. That'll be another Orc defender killed off. Oh, we're almost at parity. No! We're almost halfway. We're nowhere near the square. Bring up the ranged units. Get closer up the hill. Marine. It's just much depends on our archers. I think if we can get the archers in position, then we can do all right. But right now, we are just trapped in this horrible loop of... Not horrible loop, we're just trapped in the grind. The slog up the hill. The temple marksmen that I thought would be shredded by my Nardu Tariq are in fact killing them quite soundly, even though they are outnumbered 2-1. That's what we wanted to see. Right, everyone who is over here, if I can just have a look at you all of you, except for the Marines, you're going to now group together and you're going to charge into that Orc host.
Pray something changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain.
Oh, they brought troops to the top of the slope. I don't think we're going to win. We've taken too long. We're nowhere near the centre. The temple marksmen barely losing any men. Our ranged units all standing on top of each other, which means none of them are actually doing anything. Let's get the Rosadown bowmen out of the way then. Let's try and pause it again. This battle map is enough to drive you insane. I don't know if I've mentioned already that I hate this battle map, but I hate this battle map. Of course, as a defender, I would be telling you how much I love this battle map. It's such a wonderful battle map. Right, just get the Rosedown Bowman out of the way. And let's just focus on units that are actually going to do something. So, General, you take the top spot. Then, Baruthiel's Watch. You must be able to do something. Why can't you stand there? There we go. And then you guys can go there. Perfect. Then get out of each other's way and actually start doing something. Get them to pause, and then they'll stand where they are and start firing, hopefully. Right. Now, the only thing that we do have an advantage is that Leofric is fighting in amongst our men. So we might get a lucky kill on Leofric. I don't know where he actually is. Oh, there he is. Oh, but those guys are getting massacred. And Orc Maulers are moving down the hill now. We've got Orc Defenders hitting our general over there. And now we're fighting up that slope. Oh, yes, he died.
Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
No, we're on. They're just not gonna suffer morale damage here. They're just not gonna suffer. Orc Maulers have made it to that line. I'll tell you what we might be able to do. It's time to it's time to throw all the rules out the window. Broken arrow. Chuck everyone in. And right, and don't just get chucked in, actually. Same plan again. Run up. Get really stuck in there. Flood them with bodies. There you go. And then attack them. And over there, how you doing? Those Orc Defenders are down to 62. If we can just push our way up that hill. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do the sacrifice plan. I know it's risky, but it often works. Just get to the top of the hill. Just get to the top of the hill. Come on. They don't want to move up because they're knackered. Who is holding you in place? Let's try and get over the wall. No one's holding you in place. What are you worrying about then? How are we doing with our flooding them with Rosedan? Oh, it seems to be working. The Southron warbands are shaking and going. Our archers are actually getting shots off. They've lost more than us. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Victory may still be within our grasp, particularly now that Leofric has died. That was such a blunder on the AI's part. Come on, just run up the hill. Just go, 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 go. Just flood past the buggers. You're only meeting Orc Defenders and Southron bloody warband. Use your mass stat against them. Gimmelthorn, have you still got a thingy? Yes, you have. Once we get to the top here, we can then actually use our archers. We're then in a much better position. We've got the Marines who haven't really been used yet. Marines, if you go to there, will you be able to fire javelins over their heads? I wonder if we can get up here. Because Narduba are good fighters. I think we can use them. Yeah, nicely done, nicely done, nicely done. Right, Gimmelthorn, capitalise on that. Yes, we got all. They're routed. They're routed. They're routed. Why can't we stand there? What's stopping you standing there? Why is that not a pathway? Why can't I stand over there? Let me stand over there, for crying out loud. This is a nightmare battle map again. This one is crying out for someone to come and address the spawnable area on this battle map, because this is ridiculous. This is a whole flat plane and you can't even put anyone on it. Like, what's the point of it then? Get rid of it! Stop teasing me! Sorry, I'm shouting into the microphone, aren't I? Doesn't sound very good. They're flooding up the central column. Alright, go in and give us cover. That's the point of you. That's the plan. Stop them getting to our archers, so that our archers can then shoot at them, please. Blacker at Cowbeards there. Are you guys up now? Yes, you are. Blacker at Cowbeards. Apologies that you can barely see anything. It's a horrible battle map. It's the best I can do. I don't care that this is probably going to cost us our entire family tree. With Barad-dûr out of the game, even if Mordor still manage to carry on fighting, which they definitely will do, as we've seen from their insane production ability. It's a personal win for me. And I will take that. This is just how much of a horrible slog this bloody battle map is.
Defeat seems almost certain.
Defeat is not certain. Jog on, son.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Two very differing opinions you had just then. They're pushing in on the archers, I'll grant you that, but I think we're going to get them now. What actually does our line look like? Barely see a thing. This is such a horrible... This battle map is desperately crying out for a revamp. I'm going to keep it at ×6 because it's just the slog part of the battlefield to go now. Keep firing, keep firing. Our units here have made it to the top. Get the Marines up. If I brought the Ballaster crew up, then we'd get loads of kills. Doing what I can to try and kill those halberdiers so that when we get to the last line of defense, the best unit they have left is killed, but it's not going overly well. You guys out of... No, what's going on here? Why can't... Look at this! Why can't I just stand here? What is in that space? It's things like that that just sort of wind me up. You think, oh no, look, we'll come up the right-hand side here. There's a brilliant space for our archers to stand. We'll have no trouble whatsoever. And then you go there and you just can't do anything. But there we are, that point blank on that big blob. Marines coming in the back there. Try and get a flank. Oh, that's Gimmelcat has done remarkably well. He's lost about 3 people from his company. His unit fights on remarkably well. Now we are going to win now. There's no way they'll pull this back now. It's over for them. But it has cost us maybe a little bit too much. Maybe some perspective was needed. But no, Barad-dûr has fallen. Barad-dûr has bloody well fallen. It's ours.
Our men have taken control of the castle.
I don't care of the deaths. Many of these people will re-heal. Or will heal. Ceasefire! Ceasefire! It just surprises me how long units actually fight on for in Medieval. It's like this is, look, 2 Morannon Guard going up against Nardúzagar for crying out loud. And that took like 30 real life seconds. Or 30 in-game non-sped up seconds. Which is ridiculous. Oh, that was a horrible slog. 433 kills, Ar-Adûnâim Armsmen. You absolute monsters. You didn't even lose your whole battalion. That's insane. 271 Ar-Adûnâim Armsmen. That's Gimmelzor. Oh, the tower burns. And we stand atop the pyre in victory. Yes. It's not about the tower, it's about sending a message. Damn right, Mikkel. Damn bloody right. Oh yeah, the allies and enemies button, Jamie. I apologise greatly. I am so used to fighting with the smaller UI, or the battle UI, or whatever they call it, that I forget frequently that button even exists.
We have triumphed.
Oh, look at that. If we sack it, we get 12,000 gold coins. But no, we're exterminating. And we are going to get rid of everything that they can use. I do not want Barad-dûr. We're not going to hold Barad-dûr. Let's not. I'm under no illusions. Apologies for the destruction noises. But... oh, I'll keep the garrison because that counts as an actual garrison for us as well. And the way station gives us a little bit of an recruitment buff. Now, do we try and break them at Barad-dûr? Yeah, we should, shouldn't we? Because as we've just seen, Barad-dûr is a horrible, horrible battle map that should be burnt 1,000 times over. And so they're not going to try and siege us out, surely. So we can just sit here and let them come, as it were. We get 1,000 gold coins. Look at the 3 banner armies. They got that bloody bullshit. That is. Sorry, I've sworn again. But it's ours. It's ours. Oh dear.
As you wish.
That's as close as I can get our reinforcements. They're really the only troops we can get as well. I was going to say, can I get some good units in here, please? Something that won't die immediately. Minas Tirith. Guard barracks, archery range. Definitely. Kairandros. Oh, Kairandros, you're rubbish. Oh, you don't even have a dark shrine. No wonder you're rubbish. Oh, dear. And then you can't build a... yeah, we need to get you... should have been upgrading you ages ago. Númenorian armourer. Should we go for a Númenorian armourer? I think so, probably. Yeah, go on, chuck it in. What the hell? Right. It's just then, what do these armies do? If they go... any one of those two will fall if any of those move on them. So we're dangling on the edge. But a bloody success. Oh, well, we can't call it Barad-dûr, can we? Absolutely not. No, 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 no. I don't know. I want to call it like the Tower of Glory or something along those kind of lines. But I want to name it after the people, not just one of our leaders. Ambar Meta, ending of the world. You still don't have enough, they have trolls. Is it scorched earth if Sauron has already scorched it? And you destroy the building that would have given you armsmen without culture. Yeah, but the armsmen, to train them takes 3 turns. Also, what building gave the armsmen without culture? None of them do they? Well, the armsmen that we get over in Kadar and Gimmelthon is because they come from a unique building, do they not? Oh, the Brawler's Pit, the Brawler's Hall, the Brawler's Hall, the Brawler's Hall. Ah, dear, dear. All 3 generals in Dara. No, if they die, we have contingency. Our family tree, if we just take a brief moment to look at that, our family tree does have members. These 3 would take over. Well, Avaloban and Gimmelthon. Well, Gimmelthon would die, yeah. Avaloban would then probably become our faction leader. And then we've got these 3. Tower of Ar-Pharazôn. I prefer something Ar-Adûnâim based. Or we could call it something Númenor based, couldn't we? Oh, that would be an even bigger FU to Sauron, wouldn't it? Let's call it Númenor's Glory. Yes, that'll do. That is the best possible middle finger to the eye, I think, that I can think of, to be honest.
Your will, my lord. As you wish.
Now, that is an absolute trash army. Why did we have so many trash units trained? It's ridiculous. Menelos. Isn't it that if an heir and leader is killed, the faction is killed off? No, that only applies to Teutonic family trees. So in a Teutonic family tree, if the heir and the leader die in the same battle because of a bug with the way that family tree works, it's not supposed to be like that, but because of a bug, the entire faction is destroyed if they die in the same one. But with normal family trees, as long as there's someone else alive, the game will just appoint a successor. You don't die if they all die. And yes, all the generals we just looked
We
at,
must
every
make a
single
stand.
person who could possibly
We are
rule our
besieged.
nation is currently in Mordor and likely to die. And look, they're feeling so buoyed by their apparent coming victory, they've sent an army down from Gellibrand to attack Caer-Andros. Look how quickly Gellibrand changed troops. That is what we are up against. It's ridiculous how fast Mordor trained troops. It is unbelievable. They are just streaming horde after horde at us. We've now taken all of their biggest cities, and they are still a very eminent threat. Gorgoroth has been lost. Yeah, you're bloody right, it's been lost. What are you going to bloody well do about it? Sod effing all is what you're going to do about it. Look at that army, though. We can't let those great beasts get into Barad-dûr. I feel like we might need to rise up to hit that army. Because we need the beasts to die. We can't allow that.
Have a taste of my blade.
I can't get him to support Kadar and Gimmelthorn. I need that army to attack Kadar and Gimmelthorn so that we get the garrison forces. Which means this army, you're not doing anything, are you? And you're the trash one anyway, so you might as well go and relieve Caer-Andros. The better troops are slowly filtering down the line now. Oh, if we've got money, Karasast and these places can build things. Why do you not like me? Oh, cultural unrest. Get a temple then. And Pelagia, how are you diddling? Oh, you're building your port. Oh, good. Pelagia is the port that will actually matter. Mission failed. Merchants. Oh, sorry. Apologies, merchants. Right, yeah, I'm going to attack that army. I think we need to. And I think we've got enough to kill it. 2 full ballista crews. Come on, we can do it. Gimmelcad is now proving himself to be an absolute monster on the field. He was the only general to not really lose anything in that last one. Barad Caliban would be great. It means Tower of the Fallen. Well, Barad is Sindarin, though. So what's Tower in Ar-Adûnâim?
The tide of battle seems to have turned against us. We must act and halt this turn of events.
Of course. Oh, well, this is a ridiculous turn of events. The whole army has to walk out. Of course. That gives us a unique opportunity to... oh, they're going down the hill. We'll have to try and lure them back up the hill because we can't fight them down that slope. Whilst that's a melee dream, it's a nightmare for the number of ranged units we've got. So let's set ourselves up. You're going to have to go in the front line. Our melee troops there. Oh, we've got quite a fair few. We've got a fair few. Just form a nice melee line. Gimmelzor, take that right-hand side. Ballista crews go there and there. And then I'm going to take your archer units, group them as one. Put them on one side. And then I'm going to take the crossbow units. Oh, I've just grouped up the marines, haven't I? That's my only complaint with the Ar-Adûnâim rework, that which many people actually seem to share online as well, is that so many of the unit cards now look just way too similar. And particularly with this tier, it's very difficult at a glance, I think, to notice what the differences between them are. I mean, obviously one has a mace and one has a sword, but that's about all you've got to go on. Right, ballista. You can't hit those great beasts till they come up that hill, though, can they? But we might as well tell them to target them now. They might be able to. They might be able to arc over the hill line for all we know. No, 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 no. Can you fire on them from there, then? I just want them dead. I don't care about anything else. Just kill them for me, please. They're the only thing that really routinely decimate my battle plans. How are you missing by like a foot? Come on, guys. Yes, that's 2 dead. Oh, are they running amok already? Yeah, I think they are. Which one's the enemy general? Southron Lancers. No, feel free to fire at will. This is going better than I ever could imagine. 20% of the enemy has died because they're just sitting back and letting us shoot them. Morons. Right, target those units that are on the left because they're the ones that are going to flank round and hit you on the left. So hit those. Have you guys got range? Oh, there's some Sauron's Will out there. Sauron's Will are like the ultimate Mordor Berserker style unit. No shields, easily killed off with ranged units, so target them. Oh, and the Ballister crew is now targeting the Uruk archers. And because they're all grouped up like that, they're doing wonderfully well. That's what we like to see. Are we killing some of our own accidentally, though? No, we're doing alright. Excellent. 1% plays nearly 25% of the enemy has died. And the beasts are still just... The beasts are out. The beasts are out of the equation. Right, go for those black Uruks. And... no, do it the other way around. Let's keep it at ×6. Keep using every arrow we've got. If this goes to... if the timer just runs out, this just goes to a draw. They go back to sieging us, but then they've lost a lot of power. So it works in our favour for them to stand there. Sauron's Will has just been completely gutted. You can fire whatever you like. You can fire whatever you like. It's so rare I fight in a battle where they let me use all of our ranged power before battle is fully joined. Right, we've run out of arrows. That was it. That's your lot. I'm interested to see what happens when they run out of arrows and if they will then rush us. Or if they will... what they'll do when they run out of arrows. I expect they'll probably try and attack us, right? They're still going, they're still going, they've still got a few. Oh, they have Orc archers and Black Uruk archers. They've killed 3% of us, but they're still firing. Ah, Ballister crews, you're out, aren't you? Pick up your Ballister and go back inside. I don't want you fighting. You are a very useful unit to have. I don't want you even remotely close to any melee. I'm tempted to... I will happily see this out, if I'm honest. We get a draw, we go back into the castle, and they lose all their troops. Ah, no, here they come. Fight to the death it is, then. Alright, we're going to use our archers as flankers. Break out, break out. They're doing the same thing. Cav's going to go down that line. No one in defensive mode anymore. And give card, give us a blast of that. They don't have a general, do they? So
for the moment, the enemy are badly
look at that! Look at that! Absolutely atrocious. This is what we're back to fighting real Mordor. The Mordor that runs away the minute anything even looks bad for them. Right, don't chase, do not chase too far. Because whilst the great beasts are running amok, they are a threat to us still. I think the enemy cavalry is the only thing left. Who have we got down there? Oh, bugger, our general's down there. But I really want to capture as many as we can. Once those Southron Lancers are dead, then it'll end. We lost 15%, but we killed 75. That's excellent numbers.
Behold,
oh, he just ran away.
Our cowardly foe runs.
Capture as many as you
Press the
can.
attack.
No. Alright, just end it.
The enemy
150 men and we killed
vanquished.
1,840. That's
This is
fantastic.
a great victory, worthy of only the
264 Narduba Whip archers all the way. Yes, well done, men. Khan, which means hold. This is going to end in tears, says Colin Shot. Not today, Colin, not today. Aglar Ar-Adûnâim. Thon Faraz, greater gold. There are no trees in Mordor.
Glory, honor, victory.
Right. Do we try the almost unthinkable and try and run one of our generals out? Why do we get Azrael warriors? Oh, from the Fighters Guild, I suppose. No, the Fighters Guild doesn't give us warriors. Surely that's a bug of some kind. I don't know what that is. Should have removed the culture requirement on the Naru and Aru so that you actually get to use them. Alrighty, righty, Roonies. So attack me, please, at Kadar and Gimmelthon, and then I can flood through. We've got good troops coming from this side, 2 turns. And have a sort of backup army that we can send through. I really don't mind that they've taken Orchestra. We destroyed every building, so that's very useless to them. And actually only has 3 units in it. Can we divert their attention with a bit of a
Yes, my lord.
cheesy attack? I think we probably can. Nimrozimir, you were just married in, weren't you? Or Tarek Magan,
Yes,
you were
my lord.
adopted in.
As you command. I'm gonna.
Now that fella can hit you. But even so, it just gives them something to think about. I'd also like, if we can,
Yours, my lord.
run Nimrozimir, try and get him down to Kadar and Gimmelthon to take over governance once we win. So try and stay far enough away from him that you won't get caught up in his war. Right, the real challenge will be if the Witch King hits us. But remember, if they attack Barad-dûr, we get 3 fully upgraded and experienced garrison units. Just because that's an Uruk garrison, many of you will know how Medieval 2 buildings work. I won't need to explain it, but I will anyway. Even though that's an Uruk garrison, it is of course actually just a garrison that anyone that can build the garrison building gets use of. So we don't need it to be our specific type of garrison building to benefit from it. So we will get 3 fully upgraded expendable units. And in Barad-dûr, the battle map of Barad-dûr that we've now seen is a horrible nightmare of a battle map. 3 expendable units to stand on the slopes is fantastic. And we're about to see those 3 units in action because there they are, Southron Defenders. I think we should be able to win this one. We don't have any range though, so this is going to be an interesting one.
We bring the battle to the enemy.
Much depends on these whittling Mordor and these small little fights. I'm so pleased we've got Barad-dûr though. I'm so chuffed. Every single Nazgul that dies now is gone forever. No more Nazgul as long as we hold Barad-dûr. That is cause enough to continue holding Barad-dûr for as long as humanly possible. Right, the general is going to stand at the back with 2 Gondorian... Oh, hold on, you have armor upgrades. Do you actually get a visual upgrade? No. Oh, you kind of do. You get a tabard over your chainmail. Oh, well, yeah, that'll do. Right, and the rest of you are then going to just hold them at the gate here where we're just going to slog through. We get that tower, so if we can hold troops at the gate, then we will hold them at the gate. It's a shame we don't have any range. It is a real shame we do not have any range. Oh, I know just something. I just thought of something we can do. Play for time. Play for time. Cheese. Put every cheesy tactic in the book into the game. Come on, guys. Why didn't I think of that before? They can't break down your gate if you rushed out and killed the siege team, can they? Also, let's have a look at the upgraded Southron Defenders. They become Serpent Bladesmen with a spear, which is pretty cool, I think. So the Uruk garrison is... I'm really chuffed with the garrisons. I'm pleased with the way that we then handled it in the end. In that when you do upgrade it, not only do you get units that are then... look at this unit. It's fantastic. 5 experience. It's got bronze armor. It's got a weapon upgrade. So they're a real upgrade over the lower tier garrison building. And not only that, they get visual improvements.
Victory will be ours.
You should make a run for it. Leave the king. He'll go down with the ship. Will the Ar-Adûnâim get Harad's Mumakils as auxiliaries anytime soon? No, almost certainly not. It totally... Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't work on the mod. They might do. I wouldn't do that, though, personally. Yeah, Luka Mijic understands. Without Barad-dûr, the Nazgul can't come back. So, Leofric is gone. He's out. He's the first one to properly die. And I'm sure we killed one less than 15 turns ago as well. These guys are really good, actually. A 10 attack and a 14 defense. That's not bad at all. Particularly for a unit that you can do what you want with. You're not trying to keep them alive. Why don't the Ar-Adûnâim have their own garrison unit since they have their own culture? Is there a limit to it? They don't... Oh, they could actually. Yeah, no, they could now. But it would take up a unit slot, and I think that's the reason why they were never implemented. That's a huge waste of a unit slot to give one nation their own garrison unit. But then when the garrison unit was implemented, the Ar-Adûnâim didn't have their own culture, and I just think it was never brought up when they were then given their own culture. So it never became a thing. I am absolutely going to play for time. I know it's cheesy. I think, to be honest, though, even if they break down the gate, I think we could probably win this. But I am going to play for time. So we're going to... These guys out here are just going to keep them busy. If they get near to us, hopefully the tower will shoot at them. And then we've got these four they've got to slog through, and then they've got to get up and get these ones as well. Although we're taking... Annoyingly, we didn't kill all those archers off. They don't have any more battering rams. They have got ladders, and they have got a siege tower, but I don't think the siege tower works. Nor the ladders, actually, because of the small size of the wall. But for now, they're going to have to slog through that south front defender unit. And then they have to pick up a ram, and then they have to try and move that ram. So we'll buy a lot of time by sacrificing this unit, I think. Used to be able to do that as the air, but the ability to do that has been removed since, I think, version 3. You can only get Mumikil as Harad. Yeah, I think we did it to make it so that Harad... Well, so that Mumikil felt a little bit more special, and it gave Harad something really unique. Because if the Ar-Adûnâim could train every nation's coolest units, then you'd always only ever play as the Ar-Adûnâim. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, got lucky there. Right, which battering ram are you going to pick back up? How many have we killed? 10 plays 15, so arguably not actually all that great, but it's time, remember, it's all about time. They've then got to get up this hill. 4 shield wall units. Look at the strength in all of that. Come at me, is what our men are saying there. You can break down that gate all you like, but that's only a small part of the battle done.
The enemy are battering down the gates.
Greetings from Bulgaria. Love your streams. Greetings, greetings. Good morning from Michigan.
The enemy's ram has breached the gates.
Gallo didn't rename Numenor's glory to its Ardnaic form. Good riddance to Nazgul. Sauron's imprisoned forever with Ar-Gimmelkad as prison warden. Destroy the rams so they can't reuse it. You can't destroy the rams. Annoyingly. I believe you used to be able to in Med 2, but in this one, many times I've instructed a melee unit to attack a siege weapon, and they just don't do anything. They just stand there and look at it. Oh, well, that's interesting. They're just flooding past. Come on, guys, you're in bloody shield wall. Push back, push back. Oh, wow. That has not gone according to plan at all. Number parity. Yep, come on, it's not that difficult. Just get off the wall. They're just they're just bursting through to the square. Ugh, I hate it when they do that.
Have the walls. Look to our defense or all will be lost.
We've actually just almost sealed our fate in many ways. Those units at the gate have been completely overrun. Totally swamped and surrounded. How have they managed that? Well, the AI's got to get through these last 3, so we'll see. What does the phrase Magavan in Melonin? So I don't really know it mean. Love your vids, by the way. Christians answered that, there you go. Well met, my friends. Harad is the desert kingdom. Gallo is only hope for more Skyrim. No, I don't think Skyrim will return, I'm afraid. Skyrim would put me on edge too much to make the videos. I felt a palpable anxiety in recording the Skyrim videos, and that's what always eventually brought them to an end. I love Skyrim, obviously I play it all the time. Well, I mean, I haven't played it for a while now, but I frequently played it a lot. Oh, I hate to be that guy, but actually I think we've lost this. They still have units in reserve at the back there. And that unit of Black Oak Halberds is going to kill us. Try and use flanks to our advantage, I suppose.
Our men have slain the enemy
Oh,
general.
we slayed the captain.
Without him, his troops will lose.
Oh, and that's just seen them run away. Blackrock Halberds. Let's run and guard. Oh, the Blackrock Halberds just fled. What is this? Treachery of the highest order. Those Blackrocks aren't though. I bet they turn back and fight. They're off. As long as our captain doesn't die. Oh, if only I could hit them in the back now, we'd get a massive rout there. Oh, look at that. Oh! Hello. Hello. Yes! Yes! Get in, son! Oh, continue it. Capture as many as you can. Capture as many as you can. Come on. Oh, look, all those Black Orcs have bugged out. We can capture all of them at least. There you go. Yes. I don't think we'll be able to catch the others. We'll just call it there. Yes! Yes! Fantastic! I don't care if it's by a sword's edge or a hair's breadth. It's victory! 339 kills, South Ron defenders, and they lost all 5 experience for that. 159, 276. Oh, fantastic. Imagine if we'd had just 2 arch units in that army. We would have done so well. If they'd had a general, we would have lost that. Oh, yes. That was so good. Naysayers. Jackson Perez says, just woke up. It's 17 minutes past 6 in Missouri. How am I doing, Gallo? Well, I'm doing relatively well. Mordor are just annoying me with every single step. But I think we might... I don't want to jinx it, but it seems that the tide is turning slightly. We've just defeated them at Kadar and Gimmelthon. We killed an army at Barad-dûr. We've taken Barad-dûr. They haven't moved another army up to Barad-dûr. They're buying us time. All the time they delay is more time we can move troops in. We got that fella over there who's going to take that army out and then move to Angimmelthon and govern it, garrison in it. Our general can now make it down to Kadar and Gimmelthon, which will give us even more boost. I think we can hold them. That was very lucky, Kasper Franica. Oh, I never gave you a weather update. We're only 10 minutes left on the stream, and I haven't given you a weather update. It's gloriously sunny here in the UK today, with a reasonable temperature, though, actually. Oh, Western Osgiliath can upgrade. Yes. Get rid of that. Yes. We get to see the upgraded Osgiliath battle map. Right, everyone who's ready. Everyone who's ready. Get to Kadar and Gimmelthon as quick as you can. That's where we will muster.
Yes, my lord.
That was a very well fought defence from our Gondorian brethren. Absolutely smashed it.
Marching to war.
Yeah, bugger off, son. Yeah, nowhere to run, you cowardly chicken.
We are victorious.
Although they're going to come again, aren't they? We're about to strip the garrison out of that. Oh, what?
Your orders, my lord.
I'm feeling very ballsy, and I shouldn't, but how long is it going to take you to build your ram? One more turn.
Shall engage.
So tempted to send another general down to join him so that we can definitely win that.
Orders. By your command. As you command. Yes.
Are the walls broken? No. Because Kruklik has frozen. I don't know what Kruklik's plan is.
My lord.
Your will, my lord. Orders, my lord.
Right, those of you that can,
Will, my lord. My lord.
go and stand next to them.
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
Orders.
There we are. That clears the way. And Gimmelthon's safe. Nicely done. Adûnâim. I think your army needs to come with us. We just need numbers. Leave behind a couple of archer units for Kyrandros in case Mordor get any ideas out of Gelebrin and come down. What was I trying to trade for Minas Morgul? It was Orchestralad, wasn't it, actually, after all that? And I was going to pay them for it, wasn't I? That's not covered anything, though, has it? Oh, Calenhad, hello. Yes, please. I only really want your good ones, though, actually. Have you got the best barracks that you can get at the moment? Yes, you have. Yeah, I'll just take those 2 good ones and leave the rest. What do we got? Oh, we're closing in on the end of today's streaming antics. It's been a real up and downer, but at the moment I'm feeling more confident than I have any right to feel.
Yes, my lord.
This tower will keep vigil.
Oh, that's interesting to learn, isn't it? That is interesting to learn.
Yes, my lord.
Oh, we don't have any money.
Yes.
We are run out of money. There is none left. There might be someone coming for us up there. Oh, we can't. We've just run out of money. Just factor that in again.
Yes, my lord.
If we can get one of these armies up to Tariq, I think we'll be all right. I think we're going to be all right. But for my own mental sake, before we end the turn, before we end the episode, I'm going to end the turn and see what Mordor do now. Strap yourselves in. For what it's worth, your first AA campaign was the best Total War Let's Play I've ever seen. So many ups and downs. Oh, thank you, Colin. That's very kind of you. It may be sunny in Galuland, but in Devon it rains as always. Galuland, I think you mean the best county in the UK, Hertfordshire. I'm not strictly speaking in Hertfordshire, but I'm so close to the border I could throw a stone at it. So I'm going to take it. Oh, Mordor brought Kruklik back, which means they've abandoned Orkestelad to its fate. So we're going to get that back, which is another big win. And they have got no answer to our garrison in Númenor's Glory. That's going down. I think I might leave that as Númenor's Glory. I know that in truth we would give it an Ar-Adûnâic name, and that would be a massive FU to Sauron. But for the benefit of basically 95% of us, myself included, who don't know any Ar-Adûnâic off the top of our heads, I'm going to leave it as Númenor's Glory so that it makes sense for the viewers. I don't know any Ar-Adûnâic off the top of my head at all, other than Ar-Pharazôn, and I know that means king is the R part and Pharazôn is golden one. But beyond that, I don't know any. And whereas Sindarin, I know quite a lot off the top of my head. I can just about name certain things without having to look it up. I do all right in Sindarin, to be honest.
Your will, my lord. Orders.
Right, you fellas, go and join Tariq Magan. Who's going to now have to stay there for another turn because he needed two apparently. The rest of you jump into Kadar and Gimilthorn. And then I think I might take that whole army out. So then we leave that garrison in there.
Your orders, my lord.
It's not a great army, is it? But reinforcements are reinforcements. Oh, there's got a couple of elites chumming there. I just don't think we want... No, I mean, it's not terrible. There's a lot of Rosadan, though, aren't there? There's a lot of Rosadan. We've got a general, though, which is good now.
Yes, my lord.
Oh, we want the siege. We absolutely want the siege. So those last two spaces we'll use up for those two. Good. Good. You're building a dark shrine. Oh, you could get a conscription camp. Don't even have a conscription. Yeah, chuck one in. What the hell? And you're training those. Tempted to chuck in those as well. How much do we make? 3-4. That's not bad. Gellerbrin is going to continue to be a thorn in our side. I'm still dumbfounded at how quickly they're able to train troops out of that place. And the Great Beasts. They have to be the Great Beasts they had earlier. Gellerbrin is not a region that trains Great Beasts. It cannot be. It mustn't be. It shouldn't. It wouldn't. It mustn't. It couldn't. Sorry, I really like The Grinch. I watch it every single year, and I have so many quotes from The Grinch in my head all the time. Every time someone says maybe, this is so random and tangential, but anytime anyone ever says, well, maybe to me, I always say maybe, just maybe, which is something that the narrator says in The Grinch. Anyway, I am going to end it there because that's a relatively safe point. Mordor has completely thrown away the advantage that they had. And if you permit me to cheat, because let's be honest, who gives a damn now? I think it's because their eastern border is probably under attack. I can't understand any other reason why the Witch King buggered off. I just don't get that. I don't know what he's doing. And I assume we have Canned to thank for that. But as expected, yes, there is a town here, there is a town here, and there is a town here. And from those three castles, I should say, they are training all the troops. Although Saragost isn't a castle, that is just a town. And they have also got Oibermari, but that's not helping them at all, as you can see. And Canned are gracefully and graciously giving us assistance there. Oh, and Dol Amroth have pierced across the Harnan. They are plunging deep into the land south of the Harnan River. That's good to see. Once we have some funds, I really would like to sail down and take Umbar. But it's going to be a long time before we can do that. But I know this is cheating, and I'm sorry, we've just seen that Mordor now have nothing. But that's bizarre to me that the AI is so incapable of working out where threats are that despite the fact that I have now taken their 4 biggest towns, ones that are the highest possible tier that a settlement can be, which you would think they would give weight to, I've taken the 4 biggest, And yet they now think, oh, so he's taken our best settlements and he's encroaching upon us. He's actively besieging our settlements. But I'm not going to worry about him. I'm going to move everything I have away to the east against a nation who are sending a minor army into my territory and aren't even currently attacking me. I just don't get the AI's thought process. I don't know how it's worked all this out and thought abandoning me is the best way to go about it. But anyway, that's going to conclude for today. A fantastic little setup. I'm looking forward to playing the Ar-Adûnâim again, but I'm looking forward to Khazad-dûm as well, and I hope you are as well, because that's next week. Also, do stay tuned this week, because I will do a sort of mass upload to finalise the Warhammer playthrough, and I would implore those of you that might want to watch that to watch the last few episodes of the Dwarves, and then join in with the vote for which Beastman nation we should play. So do look out for that and vote if you'd like to have a thought or like to have a say on that. But thank you very much for watching along today. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. The ups and downs of today have been ridiculous, but I think we've come out on top, and I think we're now in a very, very powerful position. But anyway, all that remains is for me to say, have an absolutely wonderful week, whatever you are doing. I hope you are all very, very well and keeping busy, active, and positive throughout the this current time. And if you would all collectively join hands and pray for me that Jacinda Ardern takes the decision to open the New Zealand borders before February next year, I'd be very grateful to you for that. But until we speak again, Nevair and Den Pedimad Melunin, and farewell.